YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy, man, without a clue. Back at it again with another My Hero Academia chapter review. Chapter 275, Encounter 2. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support so far. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and if you're new to this video, do me a favor. Let's get that subscriber count up, alright? Smash that subscribe button, alright? Click on the like button and press on those bell notifications too. Because when I drop that hot content like I'm doing now, you'll be the first one to know. So let me just get into it, bro. This was Avengers Endgame. I got so many of those feels throughout the whole chapter, especially at the end. Right? So Shigaraki in the beginning, he's heading towards Deku. He comments that he has a quirk called Search. And before I said he had a omnipresent power. That's what I thought he had because of his connection to All For One. Was it All For One? Yeah, All For One. Because now he has that in him now. But he has the quirk Search from Ragdoll. And he comments that he must have Deku's... how can I explain it? He must have Deku's signature, if you will, because she's been around him and she has scanned him like a data. So as you know, data can be saved and stored. So that must be how he's able to connect with Deku and be able to find it. And then right behind him, you see Endeavor coming in hot, trying to get the upper hand on him again, but to no avail because Shigaraki is not that dude anymore. Dude gets past him somehow and just keeps blitzing. Let me tell you, man. Oh my gosh. I'm going to say this a lot in the video, but Shigaraki is almost like Thanos at this point. In terms of OP power. Like, dude is nothing to mess with now. Actually, in the chapter... Oh my god. In the chapter... Endeavor calls for backup on the walkie-talkie, on the communicator, telling everybody, telling all the heroes, listen, I need backup right now, because this dude is not the same guy we met at Camino, that we've been dealing with in the past. This dude is on a whole nother level. We need everybody. Call all of them. Call the Justice League, call the Avengers. Shoot, call the Power Rangers, somebody, call the Ninja Turtles, please. We need help. This mother sucker is no joke. And then another point in the story, we get to Bakugo and Deku. And let me tell you something. I loved the exchange between Deku and Bakugo, right? Well, I really love Bakugo's monologue, his thoughts towards Deku. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I don't like Bakugo. I never liked him. No. Not because he yells murder, death, and always overly aggressive towards people. It wasn't that. It's because he started out as a bully. And kind of continued that trend up until that fight we got with Deku and himself a second time. The second fight that they had. And then after that, I started to let down the walls of hate a little bit. But I still don't like him. But I can tolerate him more now than I used to. And we get his dialogue saying that, okay, so throughout Deku's training, Deku has been able to go up to 30% now in his full count. And he only goes up to 45% when at the last minute. So let's say Deku's already at 30%. He's jumping towards a building. He lands on the building. As soon as he lands on the building, he goes 45% to get that ultimately the farthest he can go, so that he doesn't damage his body like we've seen before. And Bakugo's like, you know what? He's been able to do this, so he's been able to improve, and so have I. And then that's when you see him in that little. I'm gonna tell you, that's an iconic panel to me, when you see Deku and Bakugo kind of side to side jumping, just together, traveling fast. So you see Bakugo was like, yo, you are not surpassing me, bro. Also, he's feeling like, yo, I gotta get Shigaraki because this is personal. Because he still feels bad about what happened in Kamino, and he feels like it's his fault that All Might lost his power and he lost being All Might, basically. And he wants to rectify that by evening the score. Even though Shigaraki is powerful as hell, he don't care. He think he got a plan to combat this dude. Boy, was he wrong. Because after this, you see Shigaraki, he's thinking like, yo, I could mix radio wave with air pressure technique. Let me see how that goes. When he do that, I don't know what the hell happened. Mind you, Endeavor was behind him, because that's why Shigaraki was thinking that, so he could get rid of him and get rid of the communications at the same time. I don't know what happened. He used it. The whole screen went dark. So as soon as he did that, Shigaraki caught up with both Bakugo and Deku. Yo, when I saw that panel of Deku and Bakugo getting erased, disintegrated by Shigaraki's power, I was like, nah, it can't be. That can't be. They're not gonna end my man right here. Nah, this can't be it. Nah. But then you see my man Gran Torino come in the clutch, scoop both of them out, and jet their ass out of there. That was a surprise to me, because I did not expect this dude to be showing up at all. And yo, after that, Gran Torino was like, yo, are you mother suckers crazy? Have y'all done lost your mind? I was trying to fight this dude? This dude on a whole nother level now. He ain't Yamcha no more. This dude is a whole Jiren out here. And you want to fight this dude? Y'all are bugging. And Gran Torino says this, at y'all current level, it ain't gonna happen. Also, Gran Torino was like, listen, y'all can't fight him. But we got a whole squad of heroes right now. And they all pissed off. And that's when you see I forgot her name. I think how you say it. Riamu or something like that. The dragon lady, right? She come in pissed off as hell, smash the shit out of Shigaraki. Dude falls to the ground. And then what do you see? A pissed off Eraserhead, already dealing with thoughts of his friend that he thought that died from before. He's already dealing with that shit. Now he watched two other heroes die because of Shigaraki. Now dude is pissed off, eyes open wide like, yo, I'm beating your ass right now. You get in these hands. And you just see Shigaraki on the floor like, okay. Alright. Like the one punch man look like, okay. Woo, man, listen, this chapter was crazy. Alright, so I'm gonna give this score a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. Actually, my bad. I really enjoyed this chapter. It was really looking like Avengers Endgame right now, especially at the end. Because now all of the heroes gonna come after his neck now. And I hope we get a big battle of him versus everyone else. Shigaraki is really looking like the Thanos of the My Hero Academia verse right now. And I cannot wait to see what happens after. Alright guys, so we out of here. And I just want to say thank you guys for all the love and support that you've been showing thus far. Like I said from before, let's get that subscriber count up, okay? So do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, click on that like button, and tell me what you think is going to happen in the future for My Hero Academia. What theories do you have going forward? And do you think we're going to get that big, awesome fight like in Avengers Endgame? Whatever you want, let me know in the comments below. Oh, and click that notification button too. So when I drop that new content, like I'm doing now, you'll be the first one to know. And I'm out of here, guys. Deuces.